supposed to use fetal crank.
It's pretty hard to follow, isn't it? One of the greatest honors of being asked to be the best man at a wedding is you get to give a toast. But before I can give my toast, I have to address the big elephant in the room. And that is, everybody is thinking, why in the world did he ask him to be best man? It's okay. I thought the same thing for a while, until a few months after the kids were engaged, they were home for the weekend. And I came across a book they had purchased. It was entitled 501 Ideas to Make Your Wedding Special. And what was unique about this book is that the front cover was pink, and it said, Ideas for Her. And so I opened it up, and there were 500 different ideas, from dresses to desserts, from food to flowers. And then when you flip the book over, the back cover, which was blue in color, now became the front cover. And it said, Ideas for Him. And so I opened it up, and it said, you really can't control anything that happens on your wedding day, except how you're going to look in the pictures. So our idea for you is to ask somebody to be your best man, that when you stand next to each other, you look good. It said you can pick somebody that's either older or heavier, or somebody that has less hair. Pick one. Being the overachiever, now you know the rest of the story. The Bible says, all things work together for good to them that love Him. As many of you know, Matthew started out studying biomedical engineering here in Madison. A few semesters into the program, he realized it was not as easy as high school. He called me one night, we were talking. I said, how's it going? He said, Dad, it's not good. I don't know what to do. I said, find somebody that can give you some advice. So we sought out an academic advisor on campus. He showed her everything. She looked it all over. She said, if I were you, I would drop this class, I would move this class, and I would concentrate on that class. He said, I can do all that? She said, absolutely. He said, oh, this is good. She said, unless you wanted to graduate in 4 years, it probably won't happen. He said, oh, that's not good. She said, unless you're a Badger football fan, that means you get one more season of tickets. I like this, he said. This will work. This is good. A few months later, he was going through his finances, and he realized he did not have enough money for another semester. That was not good. But he found a job at the university, and that was good. Until he realized that that job was cleaning the stadium after those games he loved to attend. And that was not good. But the very first night he worked, he met a beautiful young lady. Now, from what I understand, he tried to charm her with his wit. That was not good. But nonetheless, she agreed to see him again, and that was good. 2 weeks later, they went on a picnic. That was good. They started seeing more and more of each other. That was good. And then 2 years to the date at the spot of that very first picnic, he asked her a question. She said yes. And that was really good. And today Pastor Kelm asked her another question. And again she said yes. And that was really, really good. You see how things have all worked out at the hand of God? So to help me propose a toast, I'd like to ask my wife, my sister-in-law Lisa, my Aunt Joy, and my mom to stand for just a minute. You see, I've known these ladies for 20, 25, 35, and 50 years. And in my opinion, they are some of the nicest, kindest, most generous ladies you ever wanted to meet. And yesterday, they were the exclusive members of Grandma Oli's Mrs. Kudak Club. And as good as that club was yesterday, today it got even better. Because you see, although I've only known her a few years, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, she has all those same qualities that I just mentioned. So grab your glass. Join me in a toast to the new Mrs. Kudak and to her husband, my son Matthew. May the good continue to be good, and may God richly bless you all the days of your life. Christy, this is the best I can do. Bien, Dios, a nos familiae. Welcome to the family.